Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be okay, let's just get straight to it. You know what this is. We're going to be talking about the #1 obbiest from every single country around the world. Also, I'm trying out a new type of recording style, so if this sounds better, tell me, and I'll keep using this. Alright, on to our first country, Turkey. Now, there were a lot of possible options for this, two of which are on the Divine, which is a Turkish obby group on YouTube, who have done many achievements, such as Steeple of Cheeseburger, or a horrific steeple, and IKEA Tower. If it wasn't Durakan, I would have picked at least one other member from the group. Anyways, I picked him because of his many achievements, just like TOEV and COIV, which is currently the hardest citadel ever beaten, which comes very close with other members of the group, and also this diabolical TOWM speedrun. Alright, so while this is playing, let's talk about the next country, which is going to be Ukraine. This will likely come as a surprise to most of you, but it's actually true. Now, I don't think I need to explain who Boom Sasok is. You know, Tower of Gunga Ginga, Back There Benjamin, Honor, all of these towers. Alright, anyways, you all know who Boom Sasok is. This guy doesn't need much time. So, let's already move on to the next country, Poland. Okay, so for Poland, this was actually a really tough decision. So I did a very democratic poll with the boys, and here's the result. Now, just like Boom Sasok, I think you already know who Papangus is. He's known for his rage bait content and also a lot of shorts. I mean, tell me straight to my face that you haven't seen one of these. I think that's about it for Poland. You guys know who Papangus is, his hardest is TOAR, if you saw the video. And yep, that's it. On to our next country, Indonesia. Now, you might not know who Speechless is because he's mostly an inactive player, but still occasionally uploads. Such of his completions are Tower of the Wall and Tower of Malefic Nuisances. Now, he's also been in many obbies, such as Room of Jazz, Bombaklat, and Kakai, a tier 17 obby that is relatively unknown. We only have a few more countries left, so let's already move on to the next one, Canada, which will have a lot of honorable mentions. Before we talk about the actual #1 Canadian, we have to talk about the others that are relatively close and worth a mention. Kurunji is supposed to be pronounced cringy, and Baby Dog go hand in hand as they are both streamers and both sometimes play together. They are both very skilled players, with Kurunji's hardest tower being Tower of Champions Road, and Baby Dog's hardest tower being Tower of Watermelon. Okay, coming back to A6IQ1, he is indeed one of the best players in the whole entire game, with his hardest being COIV. Along with COIV, he has also been every single horrific tower inside of the Pit of Misery, and also hosts a popular fan game called A6IQ1's Nerfed Towers. Go play it, it's actually good. Alright, we're down to our final 3. Let's do this, and our next one is Russia. You may know this guy for having one of the unluckiest grinds in obbying, and that's right, his elegance grind was absolutely terrible, and it is his main achievement. Another cool thing is that once he beat elegance, he got a 3D printed elegance in real life that someone actually gave him, and this was the second in the world ever. Okay, we're gonna speedrun these final ones right now. Next one, Singapore. You may know this guy for having many world records, such as Tower of True Skill and Tower of Astral Eclipse. And finally, in Burgerland, we have the final player for this video, Cyclix, which has famously beaten Eminubu. He is now mostly inactive, but was also pretty famous for his back there Benjamin grind. And that wraps up the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed because this took forever to make. And I'm sorry you had to wait a month for this, but it's finally out now. So, the usual, just leave a like and watch me beat TOAI, I guess.